All right, man. Peace. Modern Gospel back again. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I've been back on YouTube, but yeah, I'll try to stay more consistent. But, anyways, on this topic is should you sign your child birth certificate? I honestly believe you shouldn't, because if you think about it, is just in case that woman leaves you, or she has no she don't want nothing to do with you, or in case she become bitter, you guys broke up later on down the line, and now she wants to use the kid against you to hurt you. So if you're the kid father, like when you think about it, if you know you're the kid father, what's the reason to sign a birth certificate? It's just for you to be legally bound to the system, and they could use that against you to extort you. So, like I said, do not sign your child's birth certificate. Have the mother sign it. So, just in case, because if you think about it, if she does take you to court and be like, well, he's the father anyways, it's up to you to admit it. I know it might sound a little bit harsh, but if you do get to that point, be like, that's not my child. Because in court, all they do is fucking lie. So all you have to do is just fucking lie too. Just be like, that's not my child. You know? And she can be like, hey, you're not going to see your child, blah, blah, blah. Be like, hey, it is what it is. If you don't care, just pretend like you don't care. I guarantee you, they will literally want you to be in your child's life. You know? So do not sign your child's birth certificate at all, especially during birth. Don't do that, because if you think about it, is don't do it right away, because you can always claim legal custody of your kid at any given time, but do not be legally binded to your child. Be spiritually bonded to your child, but not legally, because down the line it's just gonna make you go through a lot of pain and suffering. You know, so when you have a baby, just be like, you know what, she's gonna sign a birth certificate. But don't do it. See how she act down the line. If she wants you to be in a kid's life, that'd be fine. You can still support your kid and all that stuff. Because some of these women, what they would do is basically, once you sign a birth certificate, they will alienate you from the child and then put you on child support to hurt you. You know? But if you don't sign it, they can't really use the legal system against you if you don't claim the child. And some may say there was ways around that, but the thing about it is you have to admit that in the court of law. But if you say no, they can't do nothing. You know? You don't want to give a lot. You don't want to give women a lot of those powers, man. Just don't give a damn. Don't care at all. Don't sign that shit. Like I said, do not sign that shit. It's like marriage certificate. You sign that shit. Guess what happened? Get divorced. Get taken to the cleaner. Pay alimony. All that shit. But once you initiate a prenup, that will tell you exactly how much they want you to be in their lives or the child's life. You say, I'm not going to sign it, and she signed it. You can still be in a kid's life. You just keeping the court out your fucking pocket. If you guys get what I'm saying, like I'm saying, don't sign that shit, because it don't matter. In certain countries that isn't America, there's no birth certificate. Think about that shit. You just automatically know that's your child. Why do you need to sign a paper to prove that's your child? It doesn't make no fucking sense. It doesn't make no damn sense. So I recommend you guys don't sign that shit at all. Because if the mother get mad at that shit, that means probably she has a plan for you down the line, just in case she cannot control you. It's the same with marriage certificate. Don't sign that shit. If the bitch love you, why would she want you to sign a paper? If you say you don't want to sign it. If you say, if you don't sign it, we ain't getting married, just be like, it is what it is. Okay, fuck it. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 the bitch will be back. You know? No one can force you to sign a child's birth certificate. You're just keeping her and the government out your fucking pocket. You know? Because the only way, she can say all that shit she want to say, but the only way you will be legally held responsible for that child is if you admit that shit, which you shouldn't at all. You know? That's a little quick message I got for y'all. If you got more question about it, and if I forget to touch on something, you know, just let me know. But like I said, if your kid is born, have the mother sign the birth certificate. Do not sign that shit at all. If that's your kid, you can take that will force her to allow you to be in that child's life, because she's gonna need support. You know? Because if she doesn't want you to be in that child's life, guess what? She's gonna struggle. But she can't take you to court because you're not legally held responsible. But you know within your heart, spiritually, you are the father of that child. You know, it's the same with marriage. It should not be a contractual type of shit like that, where you're getting with her or she's getting with you for your money. If she doesn't love you or something like that, doesn't respect you or want to serve or be submissive to you, then what's the point of getting married? It doesn't make no fucking sense. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna get married to a bra, it's better, in my opinion, to, like, you know what, have the wedding. She want the wedding, but don't have no goddamn paper. No paper. You can give her the wedding, you can give her the ring and all that shit. Some people say it's illegally married. Who gives a fuck? You know, in certain part of the world, probably I would say like a major part of the world, nobody got time for certificate. Certain indigenous people who live in the bush and all that shit, or in certain countries, don't sign that shit. Most of your rich people do not fucking sign a marriage certificate. They just give the bro some shit and tell her to keep quiet and, you know, and support the kids. That's it. So, like I'm saying, do not sign your child's birth certificate, because you can always go back and claim the child. You can always go back any day of the week. You can go back after 17 months. But if the mother want to alienate you from the child, guess what? She can't put you in child support. Well, you were saying, well, how come? Like, I mean, like, then that means you're not, is legally not your nigga. It's your fucking kid within your heart, and you know that she knows that. You know, the government does not need to know this person is your child. Ain't nobody gonna constantly ask you, like, you got this child birth certificate to prove it. Like, I'm taking my kids to school. Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? You rarely ever get to see your child's birth certificate. Rarely. You know? You really not need that shit ever at all. You know? Like I said, when you have kids with a woman, right? Never sign a child's birth certificate. And if she says that's your child, deny that shit. Especially when she try to take you to court, be like, okay, it's my child. Like, it should be like a mutual agreement and understanding. You know? Like, okay, you know that's my kid and blah, blah, blah. So if she acts stupid and be like, you're not going to see your kid, guess what? I don't got to support him at all. You know? Because she going to need your support regardless. And if she think about taking you to child's court and all that, just deny it. She can't do nothing but to come back to you and actually have a reasonable conversation, understanding about support. You control the child support. Do not let the court control your child support and other women. You know, trust me. It's better like that. But anyways, that's the end of the video, you know. Like I said, do not sign your child's birth certificate at all. You know, because at the end of the day, you can always, you know, claim custody of the child. You don't need to be, you know, by the system legally have custody of your kid if you know that's a kid already. There's no such thing as legally having custody of your kid if it is a kid already, you know. It's just for you to not go through the whole entire headache and shit through the system. Trust me, it's for the better. Anyways, peace.